Milwaukee. White Knight. None of this. I don't have sponsors. Super awesome. Yeah, this is my new radio though. My toolbox fell over and I dented it already, so there's that fun. But this thing is super sweet and I like it. But with this, we have to work on all of this. So this White Knight kit I had to buy because of these special lug nuts. So I'll bring you over here and I'll show you what we're doing. Feels like Christmas. I believe it's the 7 spline right there. Hey, yeah. So, either way, if y'all have these wheels, these came on the truck, so I'm forgetting their name. Whatever. They're somethings. Either way, 2 real Allen bolts. The rest of them are fakies. So, you don't have to worry about those. But we do have to get these 2 Allen bolts off, and then we'll get these off. You still have to put a socket on the socket. So, here's that. And, you can zip those off. You can pull this wheel and tire off. We'll get a look at that good old brake that's been sitting here rusting since I live in Georgia, so everything rusts. But I'm gonna get some sockets to fit the socket, which I do actually have in there because I swapped them all to impact sockets. Impact sockets. Yeah, bet you didn't expect to see all that in this Jordan, did you? No, you didn't. I can't remember what size this is, to be real honest. That's too loose. Yeah, 22. So, yeah, you just put a 22 on there, and then I'll take you to a more fun tour. Like being a mobile mechanic. Oh, right here, Milwaukee. Yep, there's that. So, yeah, either way, y'all can't see this. The screen on the back side of the camera just had a line go through it like I broke it. And all I'm doing is holding this thing. Junkie. Either way, GoPro 11, gotta love it. I feel like the Lord told me not to get it, so if it messes up, there's that. Ooh, that's from the last video. Look, y'all. That's what cleaning up after yourself looks like. The last video ended 5 seconds ago, just so you know. So, it's not like this has even sat out here for any amount of time. Alright? No. I just haven't walked back over to the side of the truck. Save that extra wire, because I still have a short in there somewhere, and I have to figure that out. So I may use that wire to fix that short, and then we'll have more fun. Alright, I'm gonna try to do all this holding y'all. I feel like this is gonna be annoying. First person view. It's not my fault that was loud. It's not my fault. So, I will say this. Anytime you have any socket, like if you get it a little loose, sometimes it'll stick. If you move it around a little bit, it'll break it free. Yeah. Y'all get the point. Wow, spiderweb. Fun. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Just want y'all to know. I feel like this wouldn't be happening unless I was recording. But that's not true. We know that's not true because... Ooh. Well, that's lame. I'm just scratching my wheel up. I feel like someone Loctited that on there. Here. Y'all about to go on this adventure with me so I can use both hands. Here. We'll sit y'all down, point you at that wheel. Let's see. Hey. Na, 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 na. Come on now. I just feel like they haven't been off in like 50 years. What is up with all these spider webs in there, man? I've never seen this many spider webs on lug nuts ever in my life. That's crazy. It's hey. Yeah, all of these have like craziness, man. That's a lot of cobwebs. Just want y'all to know that one was already missing. That's not my fault, okay? It's not. But we only got one left because one was missing, so fun. The good news is those are all about to be replaced. I may have to go get some new safety lugs. Come on, baby. Ugh. All right. Let me situate all of this. I don't like the way that's sitting. So, this should be off enough to where, yeah, I thought that's what was happening. Had some torque on it from being on the ground. Come on now. I know what we're all thinking. I could have just used my impact driver again, but no. I mean, just look at that. Let me see how y'all see it. Y'all see how that? It's like, most of them have all the spiderweb crap on them. Cool. Let's do it. Alright, I'll show you what we got kind of going here. I do have this nice Skyjacker Black Max kit. which is a very nice kit. Everything's a little rusty. I plan on converting all that into not rust and painting it. But either way, this is where we're at. But yeah, all this stuff came on the truck, and yeah, I don't know who Jack painted this stuff red. It looks terrible. And man, good old Georgia. That's just gross, man. Either way, it'll scrub all that off the first time I go to stop, or second. Probably as crappy as that looks. I feel like the rotor on the other side was replaced though. Let's go look. Let's go take a gander. Because this one does not. Yeah, Devin, where'd you put it? Yeah, sure, that looks better, doesn't it? No, but it is a lot flatter rust. It's not as deep. Oh, do y'all see my Jesus fish? I I accidentally made that. That's not even on purpose. That just happened. Yeah. That's what happens when you have two bolts in an oil pan and you just need to move a car real fast. And that's what I did. Super good. But I got a Jesus fish out of it. So, rock on, man. And it's going to be there for a while because that's motor oil. Accidentally motor oil. But it's art now. So what we're going to do is we're going to get in here and I'll kind of tell you my plan of action. So, you're going to leave your brake line attached. I'm going to use mechanics wire or a coat hanger, whatever you got. And I'm going to attach over here. Probably to one of these bolt holes. Just wrap in there, go through there, wrap it, and hang it like I got on that side. And either way, 10 millimeter, these have to come off because the brackets. And then I guess the real fun begins. So there's some stuff where they've just disconnected things just due to the kit and not having all this truck, man. The wiring's been kind of weird since I got it, but that was operator error from someone else, not Chevrolet. So but you got to get this bracket out of the way, that bracket out of the way. I'm going to take this whole thing off with the bracketry, which means I only got 2 bolts, and I believe they're 3/4 or 19 millimeter. One on the bottom, one on top. And move that over, hang it off to the side. Then, these are fun, because these like to fight you right here. The sway bar linkage, and it'll fight you. So cool. But they replaced the outer tie rod arms, which is super nice. Except for the inner ones are wore out too. So, but it came with them. So there's that. That does not look like it's on all the way. Well, I'm going to address that. I don't like that. The nylon not even like touching threads. Either way, so we're going to do that. I got to get the CV axle nut off. And the CV axle is going to unbolt from right back there. So I think 6 bolts on that. So unbolt that. Tie rod's got to come off. Then I'm going to mark. I got to get an alignment done after I do all this because I'm replacing the upper control arm because all my bushings are shot and ball joints are shot. So I'm replacing the ball joints and the bushings by replacing the control arm, which is like $60 for that. And or I can spend a couple hours trying to press these stupid bushings in and try to beat that ball joint out and press it in. So if I'm going to spend, either way, it's like probably 25 or 30 bucks just to get the bushings and ball joint from Rock Auto to get the good stuff from Rock Auto, so Moog or whatever have you. And either way, it only costs me 60 bucks to get the whole thing, and it saves me a ton of time. So that's what I do when I'm working at home on this crap. Gravel, good old gravel. So either way, unbolt the upper ball joint, unbolt the lower ball joint. I don't know if you can see it. It's there under the shock, and then my torsion bar actually let go pretty good on the other side. I got the lower control arm bolts out of the back, and with the lift kit, it really moves it a little bit. It spaces everything down, where I feel like it was easier to drop all this down just from having a little bit more space than doing it on one that doesn't have a lift kit like this. But either way, this CV axle is shot too, or it's at least throwing fluid, and these things have been the other side, I'm pretty sure it was popping real bad when I put it in four-wheel drive. But God, I just don't even like seeing this. Like, who does that? Either way, it's like they put something else on there and then just cut it off. Well, scary enough. Weird, man. I don't like that. Maybe they welded on some light bar or something, and then like, I don't know. I don't know what they could have done. Either way, I think it's stupid. But we're gonna work on all this, and so next time you see it, it'll look like the other side. I'm gonna leave the shock in place. I don't want to pull that out right now. They're completely blown. I'm just figuring that out as I'm taking this apart. I'll get some more later. Maybe. This thing rides so rough, it doesn't really matter. But we're gonna get all this apart, and then I'm gonna get in there to that axle, because that axle needs to come out, because it's running a 3.73 gear ratio, and it needs to be running a 456, or really a 420 something, but I'm putting a 456 in it because I can, and it was cheaper. So cool. I'm gonna get busy and then maybe time lapse this, and I'll see y'all on the other side of that time lapse. So, remember when I said that bolt didn't look down like it was down far enough, that nut? So washer on it. Like, why would you put a washer on that? I don't know. Maybe the guy who did all this will see this video and be like, oh, this is why. I'd like to know the reasoning, but that's unsafe. So, should never do that. But, brakes good old hanging. I got my marks, so I like to mark these. I got where that pin's supposed to be. That pin's bent right now, but one mark there. I just number it. I got 2 marks on that one, and the pin. This one's got 3 marks, and then that one's got 4. So I just do it the easy way. Front to back, 1, 2, 3, 4. The other side is the same way. And don't let these lift kits fool you. You don't have to take these bolts out. Just those. And to get the control arm off. Unless these are completely stuck. And then you can take those off and try to drop that whole little assembly right there. But either way, I'm going to keep going. I'll time lapse that again. Just wanted to pause for that. Alright, so I stopped for a brief second, and it gets dark real fast. So, yeah, good old December. But, yeah, got it all off. Like I said, I'm going to replace those shocks later. Those are easy to replace. And I don't know if you saw me push it up earlier and it didn't really move. I think it's trying to move back down slowly, but they're shot. But all I got to do is get that little bracket off. And that, actually I should have just bought some more of those, but pull the tie rod linkage off right there and that bracket for the shock. Move those over to the new ones, but I don't know if you can tell how much play was on all this, but there's a lot of play. This thing is shot out. Got all my bolts right there, about to pack all my stuff up and to pack out Italy. And yeah, I'll come back to this and put it all back together here real soon. But I'm going to pull that axle out. Hey, I'm going to pull the front axle out and replace the gearing, and I'll do a video on that too. But I guess this will be it right now. This will be part 1 of me doing things. Yeah, but yep, I'll see y'all on the next one. Except for Guardian Forklift. Well, mine and my dad's company, it's not just mine. We're co-owners. Because for some reason my dad was like, hey, I'm going to make you co-owner of this company. So